Hey people, this is a video response for the BJD Addicts prompt, say that 6 times fast, number 29, New Year's Dolly Plans. Well, let's see. Bring up Notepad so I actually know what the freak I'm talking about. Alright. Well, first of all, we have a new arrival, sort of. Her body got unlost from China, which is nice. EMS tried to lose it, but not quite. Yes, this is Lilia, my Soom Trachy surprised head, who declared herself a girl, and not just Rams's other head. She has Ersa Flora eyes, code Gaius, or however you say that, pink. Yes, and a Impldoll dress, and little shoes from eBay, and a wig from eBay. But yeah, the body is Bobobie in their red resin, and obviously it is not a match. It's the same general shade of color, but this one is obviously way lighter, and Soom resin is very deep red. So what I'm going to do, and this is actually part of my New Year's plans, is do some kind of darker red blushing in different areas on her body, and then swirly black and dark red tattoos, so it looks like she was meant to be more than one color. We will turn a minus into a plus, and I had actually kind of planned that ahead of time. I was almost hoping the body wouldn't match, just so I would have a reason to do the customizing, but for the moment, she's happy because she's mobile. Yes. And little brother Ramza is not so happy because big sister goes, "No poking people!" So not fair. Yes. Alright, what else? Incomings. Still waiting on Big Carl from Souldoll, and I politely inquired how it was going. It'll be 3 months on the 18th, and they said they're still making him, which I figured. I figured it was a 4-month wait, probably 3.5 to 4. Some people are getting their dolls in 3 months, but Souldoll is very behind. And I had heard that if you ask them nicely for an update, there was a chance to get free stuff. I was like, well, whatever, I'll ask them anyways, because I was curious, because I'm the next person in the DOA waiting room, I think, besides Crayola Tic Tac, who has one of the minty dolls. I think it's a Bliss on order, and for some reason those seem to get really backed up. But yeah, I'm the next person besides her. And wouldn't you know it, but Movie Maker lost the entire rest of this video, which was like 5 more minutes or something at least, so yeah, redo. But okay, where were we? Right, waiting room list, and I don't really actually mind the wait. I mean, it sucks, but you know, I knew it was going to be 3 to 4 months when I clicked the buy button, because I'd been in the waiting room for Ash, my Kanguk head, not very long before that. So I knew how far they were behind, and I knew that twice what they said on the website for something was a more reasonable estimate than 2 months for a full doll. It's more like 4 months. And I understand that people are upset because they didn't realize when they ordered that the wait would be that long. Me, it's like, you know, if the company isn't taking my money and going, nah, you know, and just runs off, I don't care, as long as the doll gets to me and it's in good shape. So, I poked them, and I just politely asked how things are going, and of all things, as an apology, they're sending a free head. Random. I don't know what it is, what size, if it's gonna have a face up. I really don't care. I was just like, wow. I'm like, thank you. I wait. Happy wait. But yeah. So on the 18th, it'll be 3 months, and I'll probably, if it's 4 months, I'll probably see him about the middle of February. So yeah, that's one incoming. Right, Mei Ling is coming. She's my Morphoa full set in normal pink skin from Dollzone. She is on her way from Dollzone to Minton Card. She's probably there now. I know they're going through the boxes and stuff. We have a different dolly right now. Jareth from the last video. But yeah, and she's coming with a white skin dong dong that I'm gonna sand the cheeks on because I don't like them. And I figure it is a perfect opportunity to learn to sand mod because I've only done it on a Monster High doll so far, trying to take the chest off of a girl. Does not work very well. The plastic on the inside of the chest is very thin, which sucks. So yeah, that project is kind of halted for the moment. But instant messenger ding. Anyways. So yeah, that's incoming probably this weekish. I hope. It's been a decent wait on that one, as usual. And let's see. Right. Kuilan, the little firefly baby Dollzone event doll. There's two of them, Lan Kui and Kui Lan. The Kui Lan stole my heart, and I ended up doing an unexpected Dollzone layaway. Ash needed a body anyways, and the resin mesh is excellent between Soul Doll normal skin and Dollzone normal pink skin, at least this year. So I'm getting him the new 60 centimeter body, and what I did was I ordered it as a gender swapped June. So I'm getting June with the B face up for the head. And I don't know what gender that doll will be. It's going to be a head for now, floating head. And by the time that comes in, I will have the body that it comes with to test run it on to see if I like him as a boy, which I might, or try it on Mei Ling's body, since it's the same resin color, since she's got the 58 centimeter girl body, and see what looks good. So yeah. They can body share for a while, but that's 60% paid off, and depending on how things go, I'll either pay it off in February or March, both of which it's before the doll will ship, so that's cool. The weird one is Dollzone is discontinuing Moment and Anson, the flower MSDs that are like really fancy. They're also a major pain to pose for those of us who've paid attention in the waiting room. They are not an easy doll. They are an art doll, basically. The kind of thing that you want to either make a little display for that it sits in, or put under glass. They really aren't a doll that's meant to be played with, and yes, Movie Maker lost the clip again. But anyways. So what I want to do with Moment, if I get him, which I think I will, this month is terrible. What I would have to do is a 6-month layaway just to get through this month. The other months are fine. Go figure. It's this month, partly because I got 3 Pinky Street dolls off of eBay, like the day before Dollzone announced this. It's like, timing! I don't have it. So, you know, we kind of want to eat this month, too. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until further into the month to be sure that the necessities are taken care of, and then split it up 6 ways, get through this month, and figure out the other months afterwards, because they'll be a lot better. It's just, this month, it's like, I thought I had longer to think about the doll, and now it's like, nope. And it's not really a thought of, well, I could buy it on the marketplace later, because everybody is like scraping. They're getting on the rice diet, which I'm gonna be doing too, probably at this rate, to get this doll, because it's a once-in-a-lifetime doll, and it wasn't gonna be a limited, but I guess they had problems with breakage, and they're not gonna do it anymore. So if you want the doll, either one of the flower dolls, you have to order by January 31st, or if you want them through Mint on Card specifically, you have to order them by January 30th. So, yeah. What I want to do is get a blank one and do little teeny tiny swirls, very fine swirls all over the body, the petals and body and head and everything, because that's my style of face-up, and that's why Jareth is here. As an example, for those who haven't seen him, is I actually have no idea how I got his eyelashes to be that symmetrical, because usually they're not. I usually do something even more non-symmetrical, but I managed to do him somehow. I hope his face-up lasts for a good long time. But yeah, I suck at realism, and I realized, you know what, I like doing the swirly, non-symmetrical harlequin thing. Why go against the flow? I'm gonna do what I can do, and it's actually really exciting idea for a moment. So, cross your fingers. Let's see, the doll plans will get cut into probably after Moment is paid off, assuming I get him. That, or I will string the Moment layaway for the full 6 months instead of paying it off early. Haven't decided. But, in the meantime, my gaming computer is half a box of parts, so I need the other half of the parts. I'm tired of having a crappy computer, and it keeps getting shoved off the top of the priority list by dollies. So that is my late spring / summer plans for money. So the dolls get paused, and I also want a sewing machine so I can do some SD clothes without dying of boredom. I do like hand sewing, but I usually sew for dolls that are like that big. MSD is okay, but that's starting to push it. So yeah, that's something else that is doll related. And then I would like to move probably somewhere else local. I'm not sure when that's gonna hit because of various things. That is almost less a cost issue and more just finding a better place to live that's local, which is a challenge. I do not like living in this state. I live in Maryland. But anyways, the big thing for this coming year, this year that has started, amazingly, is that I want to save for my Grail doll, Isabella. Ironically, she's from Dollmore, and yes, a girl, even though I prefer boy dolls, and Dollzone is my favorite company. My Grail doll has ended up being Dollmore's Isabella, and I want her with everything, sanding service, blushing, the whole 9 yards, and she is very expensive. So it's probably going to take me 9 months to a year to save for her. That's like, depending on how badly I want to scrape, or not get anything else fun, not get any other doll things, just save for her. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna do it. I really want her, and I have one name possibility, which is Alma, if you know the Fear games. Beyond that, I don't know. I mean, if she shows up and tells me that her name is something else, that's cool. I have no character plans for her or anything. I just want the doll. She's gorgeous, and she's huge. She is, I want to say 80 centimeters. She looks like a toddler, basically, except that naked she is not. She's got little chestises going on there. But, yeah, that's basically also what qualifies her as a on-topic ball-jointed doll for Den of Angels, is that she isn't just a miniature toddler or a scaled toddler. She's actually a woman. But, yeah, so that's big. That's very big. I hope to start that in the fall and see how it goes. Beyond that, I'm sure I've forgotten things. I have no idea how much of this clip is saving, so I wish all of you good luck with your own BJD New Year's resolutions, and bye-bye!